In a lush and vibrant forest, there lived a tiny, hardworking, and clever ant. For as long as anyone could remember, she had been famous within her family and the entire colony for her diligence, always being the first to crawl out to search for food and store supplies for rainy and stormy days. The ant's daily work was a busy but proud routine. However, over time, a strange feeling gradually crept into the little ant's mind. Whenever she saw the peacock spreading its splendid feathers to dance, her heart would secretly think, if only I had such gorgeous beauty, then everyone would have to admire me too. When the butterfly fluttered freely in the air, the ant's heart would ache with longing. I wish I had those delicate wings to freely explore the vast sky instead of just crawling around on the ground. Even the agile squirrel, leaping from branch to branch with such ease, made her feel small and slow. Those comparative thoughts, bit by bit, turned her former diligence into lethargy and replaced the joy of labor with a vague sadness. The ant who once led the way now often lagged behind, working while engrossed in watching the lives of other creatures, her heart filled with envy and discontent. Then one day, disaster struck the forest. A fierce storm with torrential rain swept through, turning the peaceful scenery into a scene of devastation. Ancient trees were uprooted. The gentle stream suddenly became furious, sweeping away everything in its path. The storm not only ravaged nature, but also tested every living being. The creatures the ant once admired were now in dire straits. The butterfly's delicate wings were soaked heavy, preventing it from flying. The squirrel's nest high in the tree was demolished, leaving it shivering on the cold, wet ground. Even the proud peacock could not spread its radiant tail. Its beautiful feathers were matted together, soggy and muddy. While the whole forest was plunged into chaos and fear, deep underground, the entire ant colony remained safe within the sturdy tunnels they had persistently built. That secure shelter protected the whole community from nature's fury, from the safety of her doorstep. The little ant witnessed all that suffering, and a great change began to take place in her heart. Witnessing the scene of devastation and the creatures she once envied now struggling to survive, a powerful awakening occurred in the little ant's mind. She suddenly realized, I've wasted so much time just wishing for things that aren't mine, while today they're the ones who need help. A sense of responsibility and compassion surged, dispelling all the gloom of her previous jealousy. Without further hesitation, the ant decided to act. She gathered all the members of her colony and said, we must go out and help everyone. Our strength lies in unity. That call to action ignited a spirit of mutual aid. Hundreds of ants immediately formed orderly ranks, ready to march out of their sturdy nest to face what remained of the storm, with a new mission: to rescue their friends in distress. And so, the entire army of tiny but numerous ants began their rescue operation. They worked tirelessly, harnessing the power of unity and their innate diligence. Some ants skillfully lowered themselves, forming a living raft to carry Miss Butterfly with her heavy, wet wings to a dry and safe place. Another group quickly gathered countless dry leaves, arranging them into a soft, warm bed for the shivering squirrel. Meanwhile, the most meticulous ants climbed onto Mr. Peacock's magnificent but drenched plumage, using their own bodies to dry each feather one by one, helping him gradually regain his radiance. The actions of the forest's smallest creatures left the larger animals utterly astonished and deeply moved. They never expected that in times of trouble, the very friends they paid the least attention to would become their most dedicated and powerful saviors. That timely help not only rescued them from hardship, but also revealed a profound lesson about true kindness and strength. After the storm, when the sun shone again, the little ant received the most sincere thanks. Mr. Peacock said, true beauty lies in a heart like yours. The squirrel whispered, the greatest strength is in giving. Miss Butterfly smiled, you have given us the wings of kindness. For the first time, the little ant felt proud of herself. She realized that every creature has a unique value that jealousy had blinded her to. She abandoned useless comparisons, understanding that greatness lies not in appearance or special abilities, but in using what one already has to serve and warm others. Kindness had transformed her from a tiny creature into forest's true hero.